Hi y'all, it's Fortune Frankly and welcome to Fortune Frankly Fridays, where we do DIY home decor and more. And that's the same intro if you've been on this channel for a little while or you a new kid on the block. In today's video, we're doing a bathroom makeover. I've done one other bathroom makeover so far on my channel. That is a two-part video that I'll leave linked in the cards up above. And since I'm not going to go through every little detail like I did the last makeover, I'll probably reference that video a lot in this one. All of that to say that you should go watch it. Now this is my parents' bathroom in their house, and it was let me just show you. So this is what the bathroom looked like before. It was a bubblegum pink like you've never seen before, with some burgundy accents and a hint of beige. So a couple of things to keep in mind for this bathroom. We're going for a very low-key glam look, and my mom wanted to keep the floral theme going on here, but we updated a little bit from like grandma florals to modern florals. Number two, I actually filmed this video quite a couple of months ago. I just never got around to posting it. And since then, I'd like to think that my camera skills have improved. So if you see some shoddy film work there, maybe get some glasses. So now that we got that out of the way, let's move to the next step in the process. It's called Girl Bye. In this part, we're getting rid of a lot of stuff. That includes all the junk on the counter, and we're finally taking this mirror down. And this time we'll actually be using the appropriate tools and safety gear. So this time we actually have some wood shims and some gloves. We're gonna do it right this time. So the mirror is coming off, but it is extra difficult because we don't have space on the side to like leverage anything. All I know is that this mirror is coming down today. Nice. The mirror was glued to the wall, so after removing it, this is how it looks. And I'm going to use some joint compound to patch the holes so it looks a little bit more even. I'm going to do the same for any other little holes that I find and ones that I make. Remember this in the bathroom? Yeah, these gotta go. So I'm going to pry it off the wall. You know, I'm going to do it nicely. But I decided to just rip it, and that worked too. Bam. And I'm going to use some cardboard, joint compound, and some mesh tape to pouch that up. I mean, the walls of US homes are made of cardboard anyway, so you'll be fine. There are like two parts to this bathroom. There's the counter and like where the double sink is, and then there's another room that is actually where the toilet and the shower is. We're also going to remove 15 years worth of junk from under the cabinets so that we can remove the faucets. And that involves shutting the water off, unscrewing some pipes, removing some gaskets and some nuts and bolts, and pulling the faucet out. So since this is a double sink, I gotta do everything twice. And we're also removing the drain in the middle too. Now moving on to making things cute, we're gonna lay down some contact paper. Fingers crossed. Now if you watched my first bathroom makeover, you know that the contact paper didn't work for me. I don't know how people on here make it look so easy, but there is a big learning curve to this. This contact paper was thinner than the one I had used before and was easier to manipulate. This took me a long time, so just be prepared. Now to replace the faucets, I'll leave the faucets that I got and everything I used in this video in the description bar below. I'm going to connect the faucets to the water supply, connect the drain to the PVC drain pipes. You want to turn the water on and look for leaks and fix those before you move on to the next steps. I organized under the sink with these baskets I found at the Dollar Tree. And while I was cleaning, I found some vintage looking stuff. like this lint brush that looked like it was from the 70s. Alright, we're moving on to my favorite part, which is painting. Painting really gives your space an entirely different look, and I didn't have to do much of it. My dad used this drywall primer to go over and cover some of that pink before we put paint on it. You want to cut the edges first before rolling the paint onto the rest of the wall.
He did the original one.
Yeah, you picked the color.
You painted it. You talking about the paint.
No, you picked the color.
All I know is that that pink color was not my fault. That makes a big difference.
Yeah, I know. I know.
After 2 coats of that primer, the pink was starting to fade away, so now we were ready for our paint color. I picked the color Angel Feather from Bear. It's a nice cool toned white with a hint of gray, but not too much gray. And you can see the difference between that and the white primer on the right. Ooh, white, right? I don't like the way that sounds.
Let's do it, Nike.
All right. Y'all ready for this? Let's see. I'm going to use this 100% waterproof silicone caulking in this gray color around the sink just to seal up that contact paper and give us a nice finish. You probably want to do this before you install the faucets, but you know, that's just me. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? It's me. Stepping out into the sunshine, I'll be staining our shelves that we're going to put in the bathroom a nice gray. I'll leave the type of wood, the dimensions, and the wood stain in the description below. I also stained my hands, but you know, that's a different story. To hang up these shelves, I'm going to be using some drywall anchors, and I just measured out where they're supposed to go. I'm going to save y'all from having to watch me do math. I measured out where the holes on the brackets meet up with the shelves and drilled some pilot holes before screwing it into the brackets. Frustration! So what had happened was, I was a little overzealous in screwing in the wall anchors and the screws, so I stripped them. It was an accidente. Somehow that made the hole in the wall too large to accommodate the screw, and so I had to go and find these toggle bolts. This is heavy duty. So I used these toggle bolts in the holes that I messed up on. And I'm gonna put some finishing touches and show you what the bathroom looks like in 3, 2, and I wanted to share the price breakdown for y'all. Overall, this bathroom makeover cost us $362.19. This doesn't include some of the tools and materials like the joint compound that I used in my previous bathroom makeover because I already had them. Overall, I think this was a pretty good price to land out for the kind of makeover that we did. I hope y'all enjoyed this video a lot. If you're feeling lucky, you can go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. But if you're not feeling lucky, I'm so sorry, but I hope to see you again in the near future. I hope all of y'all are staying safe. I know we have some really bad weather in Texas right now, and a lot of people are struggling, but I do hope things improve really soon. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.